What is going on, everyone? Commodore Laz here today, bringing to you guys my live reaction to Jujutsu Kaisen manga chapter 136. Now, the chapter has finally come out. Shout out to the Visual Course providing chapters week in, week out because they're doing God's work as they should be. The latest installments of Akutama Gege's up-and-coming masterpiece is here before us. I have this to enjoy. I have a Man United game to enjoy, hopefully with a W. If not, you'll probably see in the comments afterwards with, sadness and sorrow and all that. But I gotta see what's going on, man. I heard a little rumor going around, making circulation, I think as early as like Thursday or something, that supposedly Shibuya Incident is coming to an end possibly next week. We're getting a color page. It's being hinted around and stuff that we're going to be entering the climax itself very soon. I don't know how legit it is. The only way I'm going to know is by reading the chapter today, read it next week, and then we'll know for sure. But I've gotten the head start, however, on working on the Shibuya Incident discussion video. I still plan on doing a stream about it, talking with some other people as well about their feelings on this arc. If it's changed their perception on Jujutsu Kaisen and all that. So stay tuned for that. Hopefully I can be able to get at least the discussion portion of that for the video sometime within the week or two, whenever it does end. So look forward to it when it comes. But I gotta see what's going down because, listen, man, what kind of girls are you into? The ones that are like Jennifer Lawrence, man, because Yugi Tsukumo is in the building, or in the vicinity. Kamo, time to get that work, man. 2 special grades. Well, the sorcerers are around. It's not my boy Okotsu, but I'll take it, man. So, let's get into the chapter. Let's see what's going on. We know that Choso was trying to do what he could with Urayume. The ice formation was formidable. Of course, now we know it usually has a bit of ice resistance and stuff. But with Tsukumo now, I call it Tsukumo because I don't want to get Yuki and Yuji mixed up. It's just how it is, man. Tsukumo, and it just sounds a little bit more better when it comes off the tongue. So, let's get into the chapter. Let's see what's going on, man. So, chapter 136 of Jujutsu Kaisen. Let me go single page here. All right. Do you remember our talk about how to create a world where the curses no longer exist? And the path, remember, that he chose, why don't I just get rid of all the non-Jujutsu sorcerers? Which, if you really think about it, though, Tsukumo got back. Almost distracted me for a sec. Which, no, it did. Let's be honest. It really did. But if you really think about it, though, that talk with her is basically what led to our Geto being the person that shaped up to be afterwards, going into the prequel and all that. So, but nah, Tsukumo kind of raw, though. No matter what method you adopt, human begins will advance one stage higher. I need to buy time for Lowry to... Yo, wait! Okay, so when we thought that Lowry was actually not going to work with anyone, he was going to do a Miguel and just go on his own thing, they instead are... Okay, that's interesting. That is very, very, very interesting. So Lowry from Geto's group, and I hope the secretary girl gets like an actual name too, because I hate calling someone secretary girl and the guy that's with her, like with the cool design. That's one thing I really wish Gege does a little bit better, though, is actually like when the character's introduced, give me a name. Simple as that. We had that with Haruta, and Haruta's at the bottom of the list. So the next stage of humanity lies in breaking away from cursed energy. Yo, look at that face. And he says no. It lies in optimizing cursed energy. You see one sickle face, so like, and the other one's like, no, my way or the highway. That's how it goes. Actually, I don't get either way. Look at you, poor guy. As he goes like, I thought you abandoned that method 12 years ago when Toji Zenin died. I was talking to Geto. Oh, well, I came back to the original principles. Besides, your method has a big hole. Of course, directly talking straight to Kamo, though, for this portion. Compared to Japan, extremely few Jujutsu sorcerers and cursed spirits appear overseas. You can't keep playing with my damn soul. Listen, man, I see the damn Miguel panel. What do I see there on the right, covered with 2 damn speech bubbles? Gege, you need to stop this madness, man. You need to stop. I don't care if we share the same birthday. I don't care. You need to stop this. I know who's behind the damn bubble in this panel right here with Miguel. Stop. Show me a Kotsu. I'm tired. I just need a reason. Just give me in the main manga so I can just say he's top 3. Well, I haven't that. Well, why you get the prequel? No, he's GOAT. Compared to Japan, extremely few sorcerers and cursed spirits appear overseas. Tengen's barrier is necessary for optimizing curse energy. And we know for a fact eventually he's going to play a big role in the story afterwards. The only ones capable of breaking sorcerers through Tengen and optimizing curse energy are the humans of this country. Eliminate the humans, he comes into play. More or less is what you're trying to tell me, though. And the reason that they're there, too, is just kind of hold the balance of the power and stuff, which prevents him from doing what he wants. That would mean Japan has a virtual monopoly on cursed energy. A certain superpower, and the Middle East will remain silent. So you're going to see the rest of the world, which will be actually interesting, too, if we ever get, like, an overseas arc one day, like, possibly talking about, like, such a scenario where, like, let's say, because Japan's, like, in such a predicament right now where everything is in turmoil, right? Shibuya's been destroyed. We know that Mei having dipped over to Taiwan and stuff. You would have to think that right now, especially for Yuji, because we don't know if Gojo gets out of this prison realm, he's going to be a wanted man by the higher-ups and, of course, with Tengen, because he has possession of Sukuna. So it'll be interesting to see, like, if we end up getting, like, an overseas arc for, like, even a little bit of him just trying to avoid Japan until things are kind of in a better standing. Flesh and blood, human beings are the energy source, so you can easily imagine the suffering that would result. That is a world far removed from the ideal that I pursue. Very interesting, very interesting. So what? We have different objectives. I do not wish for a world without cursed spirits or an idyllic and peaceful world. Non-sorcerers, sorcerers, cursed spirits. These are all possibilities of cursed energy in the form of human beings. And yet, there must be more to human potential. I tried to bring that forth myself. That's dangerous how he says that, and you just look at Choso right after, man. Because of the sins this man committed. But that doesn't work. What I can create does not exceed the bounds of my own potential. The answer is always flickering darkly in chaos. Do you understand? What I should have created was chaos that not even I could control. I have already extracted the curse technique. There's a cursed spirit called Mahito, right? He has a curse technique that can manipulate the soul. That guy just absorbed him. Seriously? Yeah, and he's about to use his technique. Man, that's gonna cause some problems. I'll tell you, man, idle transfiguration, not unless you're Sukuna, not many people are gonna be able to stop that. And you just see like from there, so he hits the ground and like a huge gaping like hole. Tengen's barrier. Wait. No, this is remote activation of a curse technique. It's like he's summoning something, though? Hold on. Thank you, Yuji Itadori. The quality of the cursed spirit techniques increases. Oh, no. The quality of the cursed spirit techniques ceases to grow at the moment they are absorbed by cursed spirit manipulation. Mahito grew during his fight against you. I actually wanted Jogo too, but oh well. Now, Jogo, definitely in terms of the cursed spirits we've seen, is top 2, but Mahito's potential is just far stronger. I guess some people are saying, okay, he fought 2 of the other, Sukuna and Gojo and everything, so yeah, he was up against 2 of the top of the verse and stuff, but it's like, come on, Mahito is just a different being, man. Like, he's going to be far superior to that. Even right now, I would say, like, in the current state that we saw before he was absorbed, I still would put Mahito over Jogo, but that's just me. And especially as an antagonist and a villain, I rock with Mahito way more. So, like, what have you done? I remotely cast Idle Transfiguration on 2 types of non-sorcerers who've already been marked. And who are you talking about? he's gonna lose his flippin' mind. And if Toji actually cares for the other child, if he was alive right now, oh my god. Oh, Gege, for God's sake. You literally pan out to a hospital room, and right there you see Sumiki with the markings and everything on, and she awakens. Oh god. Oh, good Jesus, man. Does Megumi really need that on his conscience right now? That his sister is about to be toyed by this freaking sicko? Like, I'm genuinely frightened to turn this page. He said 2. Who's the second, man? Oh, Lord Almighty. The people who I ingest curse objects like Yuji Todori, and the people with cursed techniques whose brains were meant to be non-sorcerers like Junpei Yoshino. I adjusted their brains for society. To the former, I gave strength as vessels. To the latter, the capacity to use cursed techniques. And it's like a loose knot, right? Oh, well, the knots and stuff, and it's loosened it after. As of this moment, I have broken the seal on the curse objects. Some have been in deep slumber since being exposed to my curse energy at the time of marking, but they will soon awaken. To deepen their understanding of curse energy, I will have them fight each other. I carefully chose them and the curse objects, thinking of it as releasing 1,000 malevolent Yuji Todoris. Oh my god, man. 1,000? That's not many. You underestimate human rationality. You think people will kill each other simply because they got power? Everything has an order. It would not make such an oversight. Your questions are starting to lack perspicacity. You know what? We're not going to try, man. We're not going to try. He's pissing me off. Let's go beat him down. Sorry, I can't move right. Sukuna or Choso. We know Sukuna, there was a nice resistance, so it might be one of the two. Huff, huff. What happened, Urume? It might have to be Sukuna. It might have to be Sukuna. Hold on. Reverse curse technique regenerated my hand, but poison. My blood was mixed in with piercing blood. Of course, it's poison. Okay, so no. So Choso had something to play with there. Okay, wait. There's no backup from Mai. There may still be more of them. My comrade is protecting Aoi, the girl with the gun as well as the suit. They don't belong here. So Larui, of course, this is what they're referring to. Can you move? Yeah. I can regulate body temperature, so no problem. I can't take anymore. Kusakabe's a bum, man. Like, I get you. First great sorcerer and stuff, but like, bro, you're looking like a bum. Straight up. I am still talking. The curse objects that I provided are what's left of sorcerers I painstakingly made vows with a millennium ago. However, I did not only enter into contracts with sorcerers, but those vows become null when I obtain this body. Oh Lord, the way. This is the world of the future. And they are just pouring out of his body. No, it's not double spirit, is it? They're just pouring out of his body now, like whole little monsters and everything. Yo! A whole horde of them are coming through, man. Monsters for sure from like at least thousands of years ago. Goodbye, Yuji. Nah, this man's about to dip. Goodbye, Yuji Todori. The prison realm. Gozo Sensei. I expect much from you. Are you listening, Sukuna? It is beginning once again. The world of Heian. The golden age of cursed techniques. Oh, that's in the chapter, man. Oh, dude. So yeah, like, more so, it means that the arc is going to be done if he's escaped like that. Oh, man, that's tough. So, yeah, well, he's right there in the background stuff, but of course, he's going to for sure integrate with them and then after just disappear because it's Kamo. So that's tough to accept. Like, that's really tough to accept. So let's roll back for a sec. He only cast his idle transfiguration on 2 types of non-sorcerers who have already been marked. I'm assuming because we didn't see the second person, he had to amend with Junpei. Is what I'm thinking that person was. And then, of course, we get Sumiki with this one. Which also tells me that he had some involvement in what probably led to Sumiki being in the coma. You know, during the whole thing with the bridge and stuff. And I feel so much right now for Megumi because if he finds out that she's escaped or something, it's about to cause some kind of turmoil, not under her control, and he's already going through his own stuff too because he's about to find out afterwards eventually about Toji and stuff, you know, being his dad and all that. My guy's been going through a mental trip. Most definitely by the time we move arcs, man, and he starts to take in all this information, his mind is not going to be like completely sane at all. But that's hard. It's hard to look at this page with Sumiki, man. Girl was in a coma for a minute, and then the first time she wakes up, she got the mark. The marking was already there, but it's just like, man, just the horror. The horror has to come. And Tsukumo's just a troll, but oh my god. I really can't believe, bro. We're actually like, the arc is near its end. If not, it's practically going to be done. Oh, man. So we're really about to get the past itself of the Heian being brought into the current time. With Gojo being gone, it just creates so many problems. You know what I mean? Because the balance of the world itself was established when Gojo came into the world, 6 eyes. And people who've been waiting for their time, biding their time to come back into the mix. Not just what right now with Kamo was talking about, you know, all the curses, all that. Not just the sorcerers and all that, but just problems are going to be originating now in this current time. So you have monsters in the form of these curses and everything that are now coming into light, on top of the fact that there's going to be sorcerers, the rogue ones, all that kind that have been in hiding are going to come in. The world's in chaos. Let's just put it that way, as simply as I can say it, man, because very dangerous times are come to right now to this world, and you're gonna need everybody, man. A coach is not gonna be enough. If Akari's with him, we don't know. And then on top of that, Tengen and the higher ups, because again, with Gojo being gone, usually becomes now a target to them. If he wasn't already, but now it's like they have no wall that is Gojo right there to stop them from doing what they want to do. So he's screwed. He literally is gonna have to evacuate from Japan for a while, or at least somewhere away from Tokyo and everything, because he's just now like a target. And even then, they could have people chasing down and everything, like trying to find him. But I'm hoping again, man, because you give me that panel there of Miguel, and I have to assume though. that of course is gonna have to him and Miguel are gonna have something to play with him getting out of here. You know, like at least to go into hiding or something, because this is just too dangerous right now for Yuji and just everybody, but mainly for him because of the fact that he has Sukuna. So, oh man, this is gonna be nice to add into the discussion afterwards. But if we are at the end of the arc itself, man, because I want to wait until at least next week just to kind of get a confirm for sure, like we done. Because even though right now it looks like at the moment that Kamo's about to dip, something else could change, but we don't know. But let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below in regards to this chapter, everything that was talked about here. How do you feel the direction's about to go into right now? Are we about to see that Yuji's going to have to get out of Japan, go on an overseas trip? Are we about to see Tengen now being introduced into the plot properly and actually make a move to try and take out Yuji because of the fact that he's the vessel Sukuna? Let me know down in the comments how you feel about that and all the other stuff that's here. Because at the moment, man, you're going to need as many people as you can to work with in order to go up against Kamo, the Curses, Rogue Sorcerers, Tengen, and the higher-ups. There's just too many problems for this group of people to be able to take care of. So unless there's some people in hiding that I don't know about, or I don't know if Okoto's been banning up people and stuff during his trip overseas, I really don't know. But we'll have to find out in due time next week and whatever chapters are to come after this arc. But let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. Like the video if you enjoy. Subscribe to the channel if you guys are new here. If you want to be part of the weekly experience when it comes to my coverage of Jujutsu Kaisen week in, week out, anime on the Fridays, Sunday with the manga. Subscribe if you haven't already. Click on the bell, Shandora, set the day when everything goes on the channel. With that being said, I will catch you guys next week for the anime and, of course, for the manga. We'll see what happens here, man. Color page. I'm expecting that we're going to get some greatness again, as per usual. Go 137 for 137, and then continue on as it should be for Akatama Gege's up-and-coming masterpiece, man. So, Commodore last signing off. Thanks so much for watching, and as always, take care. Going crazy, yeah, we going crazy.